worldwide pa! Broadcasting from TGON, TVH Group of Networks. Dito lang sa inyong iisang himpilan, Cool FM. You are listening to Cool FM, live from Cool Studios. This is Cool News at 4.
Good afternoon. This is Cool News at 4. I'm Cairo. Filipinos' wealth rose in 2023, just not enough to pluck the Philippines out of the group of poor economies in the region, ensure Allianz Global said in a new report. Allianz Global said net financial assets per capita in the Philippines grew by 30.2% year-on-year to 1,940 euros, 121,000 pesos based on current foreign exchange rates in 2023, placing the country in the 49th spot out of 60 economies covered by its latest Global Wealth Report. At this rate, Allianz Global said the Philippines still belong to the poorer countries in Asia. Nevertheless, the country is a growth champion in the region after its gross financial assets increased by 30.2%, the fastest clip in 6 years and well ahead of China or India. Dissecting the report, Allianz Global said the 16% jump in asset class securities was the main driver of growth. Other financial assets like bank deposits grew strongly at 9.1%, while insurance and pensions rose 9.8%. While Allianz said insurance and pensions remain underweight in Filipino households' portfolios with a share of 7%, way lower compared to the 57% share of bank deposits. But while rose, the growth in liabilities of Filipinos also continued at 12.9%. As a result, Allianz Global said the debt ratio climbed to 27.1% last year, which was still at a rather low level. 2023 was marked by sharp monetary tightening, but economies proved resilient and markets even boomed, the report said. Overall, Allianz Global said financial assets of private households worldwide recorded strong growth of 7.6% last year, making up for the 3.5% losses in 2022. Total financial assets amounted to 239 trillion euros at the end of 2023. By region, financial assets of Asian households increased by 7.5% in 2023 to 63.8 trillion euros, a quarter above the level in Europe. All asset classes contributed to this increase, with bank deposits being the main driver of the rising by 9.3%. Now let's get into the regular headlines. As National Police Commission, or NAPOCOM Commissioner and former Police Colonel Edilberto Bernardo was cited for contempt for lying by the House of Representatives Squad Committee. The body resumed Friday its inquiry into the alleged extrajudicial killings or EJ case during the administration of President Rodrigo Duterte. At the start of the 7th Quad Committee hearing, upon Lincoln Party List Representative Joseph Steven Paduano asked Leonardo several times if there was a meeting between him and Bureau of Corrections per Corps official, Senior Superintendent Gerardo Padilla, about the killing of 3 Chinese nationals at the Davao prison and plaintiff one back in August 2016. Padilla previously said in his updated testimony that he talked to former Police Colonel Rowena Garma and Leonardo regarding the operation to kill the 3 Chinese nationals. Padilla also claimed that ex-President Duterte congratulated him over the phone after the successful hit. After Leonardo responded in the negative, Paduano moved to hold him in contempt for lying. Quad Committee Lead Presiding Officer Esrico del Norte 2nd District Representative Robert A. Barbers approved the motion after it was duly seconded. Leonardo will be detained at the House premises until the Quad panel finishes its committee report on its EKJ project. Former Cebu City Mayor Thomas Osmena vowed to reveal more information about the extrajudicial killings here in the next House committee hearing. Osmena made the statement on Thursday, September 26, after announcing that the hearing scheduled for this Friday, September 27, has been postponed to mid-October. However, the former mayor, who was once again invited to shed more light about reports of EJ case here, shared that this development would allow him to present and review more information, including requests from victims of EJ case. I'm going to use the extra time to incorporate additional information into my presentation. I already have plenty of information, both from my own records and from victims who have approached me in private, he wrote. Plenty of people have come forward. If anyone else wants to talk to me privately, as always, I can be contacted directly at 0917-329-9999 added Osmena. Osmena served as a resource speaker in the ongoing House Quad Committee hearing on EJ case and Philippine offshore gambling operators. Last September 19, he accused former Cebu City Police Director Rowena Garma of receiving payola of up to 1 million pesos from illegal gamblers. Garma was asked to appear at the hearing for her alleged connection to the deaths of 3 Chinese drug lords in August 2016, less than 2 months after Duterte assumed the presidency. Now for the weather, a low pressure area spotted inside the Philippine area of responsibility developed into a tropical depression named Julian on Friday morning. The Philippine Atmospheric Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration Pagkasa said. In the coming days, Julian will likely become a strong typhoon, the State Weather Agency added. Based on Pagkasa's early... Oops, hold on. Okay, sorry about that one here. Based on Pagkasa's early morning report, the center of Julian was located 525 kilometers east of Ibayat, Batanes as of 4 a.m. It was packing maximum sustained winds of 55 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 70 kilometers per hour. As a posting, Pagkasa has yet to raise a tropical cyclone wind signal over any part of the country. However, Julian, the 10th tropical cyclone to affect the country this year and the 6th in September, is expected to place Cagayan Valley under TCWS number 1 later Friday. Pagkasa said the region may also see itself placed under a higher TCWS while Julian lingers. According to Pagkasa, Julian is forecast to follow a looping path over the waters of east of Batanes and Cagayan in the next 5 days. Initially, the tropical cyclone will start westward today, while decelerating, then move slowly to westward tomorrow, 28 September, and northwestward on Sunday, 29 September, before accelerating generally northward on Monday, 30 September, and Tuesday, 1st October, Pagkasa explained. Julian may become a tropical storm later Friday or by Saturday morning before developing into a severe tropical storm and typhoon by Sunday and Tuesday, respectively, the state meteorologist noted. The tropical depression will continuously intensify throughout the forecast period, Pagkasa likewise said. The annual vacation service credits for public school teachers have been increased from 15 to 30, the Department of Education DepEd announced. This development is based on DepEd Order Number 13 since 2024, or Series 2024, or the revised guidelines on the grant of VSCs for teachers signed by the Education Secretary Sonny Angara last September 18, the agency said in a statement on Friday. According to DepEd, VSCs refer to the leave credits earned by teachers for services rendered during activities authorized by proper authorities during summer, Christmas vacation, weekends, holidays, and or for teaching overload. Based on the order, teachers with at least 1 year of service, as well as newly hired teachers with appointments issued less than 4 months after the first day of classes, are entitled to 30 VSCs annually. The DepEd said one notable improvement in the revised guidelines is the provision for calculating service credits beyond regular work hours. For every hour of eligible service rendered during school days, teachers will now earn 1.25 hours of VSC. If the service is rendered during Christmas or summer breaks, weekends, or holidays, this will be equivalent to 1.5 hours of VSC per hour, the statement read. Additionally, teachers assigned to perform additional teaching-related duties such as attending training sessions on weekends or holidays, conducting remedial classes, election-related duties, parent-teacher conferences, and home visits outside of the regular hours will also benefit from the new guidelines. In cases where teaching overload is not compensated through overload pay, teachers will be credited with 1.25 hours of VSC for every hour of additional teaching on top of their 30-day entitlement, it said. Approval of VSCs will require authorization from the school's division superintendent or other designated authority, it added. The order will take effect 15 days from its approval and publication on the DepEd website. It is now 4:10 in the afternoon, and koolNews at 4 will be right back. Welcome back to koolNews at 4. Let's continue with the headlines. The Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center advised the public to ignore calls threatening SIM suspension. Fraudsters claim the SIM suspension is due to unlawful activities like illegal recruitment for overseas works, online casino, and human trafficking. Worse, the scammers pose as Department of Information and Communications DICT workers. CICC Executive Director Alexander Ramos said his office received complaints related to a caller who introduces herself as a DICT employee named Nikki Garcia. The scam caller will inform her victim that their SIM is due for suspension due to various violations. Hence, Ramos appealed to the public to ignore calls from suspicious or anonymous callers. Please be alert at all times and do not be deceived by people who pretend to be from the DICT or any other government agency, he added. In order to help support her family, a mother of two from the city of Naga in southern Cebu resorted to selling fake public documents online. The 29-year-old woman was eventually arrested by law enforcers and charged for the crime of falsifying public documents. Operatives of the National Bureau of Investigation in Central Visayas apprehended the suspect, Berlin Subrian, on Tuesday, September 24. The operation was conducted at around 6:30 p.m. in Barangay Oblacion, Naga City, Cebu. This stemmed from a complaint by the Bureau of Internal Revenue in Central Visayas on the proliferation of fake TIN cards. According to a report from NBI 7, Subrian has been using a Facebook account under the name of AV Sherry Dupa Supat for her online transactions. She is allegedly a longtime printer and seller of fake BRR TIN cards and fill-out cards, which she sells for around 150 to 450 pesos. For the entrapment operation, a poster customer ordered 10 cards and fill-out cards from Subrian for 300 pesos and arranged a meetup for delivery. After Subrian received the payment, law enforcement swooped in and arrested her. The suspect, however, pleaded with the arresting officers to allow her to bring her daughter back to their house in Barangay Oblacion. Upon their arrival at the one-story house, authorities found multiple 10 cards and fill-out cards inside. BRR revealed that the confiscated 10 cards were fraudulently printed on a non-accountable BRR form, according to NBR 7. In addition, law enforcement recovered computers, screen printers, laminators, and other items believed to be used in the production of the fake documents at the suspect's house. On Thursday, September 26, charges of falsifying public documents were filed against Subrian. The suspect, while detained at the NBI 7 Coastal facility, told reporters that she was aware that her work was illegal. Despite this, she still continued to sell the fake cards that were sent to her by a supplier from Manila in order to support her family, as her husband was unemployed. Meanwhile, NBI 7 Director Lawyer Rinan Olovia pointed out that operations like this were conducted to combat the prevalence of the illegal activities of criminals, including those involved in Pogo hubs. He added that an investigation had been ordered regarding these documents, which were used to transact with government agencies or hide the real identities of criminal entities. We will get into the international headlines in just a bit. I just need to check what's happening outside. I will be back in a bit. Hang on. And Alice Guo, dismissed Bamba Mayor Alice Guo, or Guo Huaping, pleaded not guilty to the qualified human trafficking charge during her arraignment at Pasig City Regional Trial Court Branch 167 on Friday, according to her legal counsel Nicole Jamila. We pleaded not guilty, ma'am, pleaded not guilty to the crime alleged, Jamilia said in an ambush interview at the Pasig City RTC. Guo is currently detained in Pasig City Jail female dormitory. Guo wanted to remain at the Philippine National Police Coastal Facility due to security concerns, but Jamilia said the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology told the court that they could handle the former local chief executive security. To be candid, from what I know, she will no longer have a consideration because I think the BJMP made a comment that they have equipment to handle the security as well as they have the facilities to do that, she said. We are looking into options because of course her prime considerations are her safety and security, she said. Meanwhile, Guo has a medical appointment for her lung infection according to Jamilia. And now let's get into the international headlines. Kamala Harris on Thursday criticized her U.S. election rival Donald Trump's stance on Ukraine, describing it as a policy of surrender to Russia, as she told President Volodymyr Zelensky that he could only rely on her support. Zelensky also met President Joe Biden to present his victory plan, with the White House announcing a fresh military aid package worth nearly $8 billion for Kyiv as it struggles on the battlefield in the third year of Moscow's invasion. Zelensky's visit has been clouded by a blazing row with Republican presidential candidate Trump that underscored how November's US election could upend the support that Ukraine receives for its biggest backer. Harris did not mention Trump by name but said there were some in my country who instead forced Ukraine to give up large parts of its sovereign territory, who would demand that Ukraine accept neutrality. These proposals are the same as those of President Vladimir Putin, and let us be clear, they are not proposals for peace. Instead, they are proposals for surrender, she said with Zelensky by her side. During a separate meeting in the Oval Office with Zelensky, Biden pledged that Russia will not prevail in the war it launched in February 2022. Ukraine will prevail and we will continue to stand by you every step of the way, Biden said after thanking him for presenting the so-called victory plan. Dressed in his trademark military-style outfit, Zelensky replied that we deeply appreciate that Ukraine and America have stood side by side. The European Union on Thursday rejected as reckless and irresponsible a plan by President Vladimir Putin to authorize a nuclear response to a massive air attack on Russia. Putin on Wednesday announced an updated nuclear doctrine that would allow the use of nuclear weapons against non-nuclear states when they are supported by nuclear powers, a clear reference to Ukraine and Western backers. Not for the first time, Putin is playing a gamble with his nuclear arsenal, EU Foreign Policy spokesman Peter Stano told reporters. We of course strongly reject these threats. The proposed broadening of Russia's nuclear rules, which Putin himself has the power to approve, comes as Ukraine seeks permission from Western allies to use long-range weaponry to strike targets deep inside Russia. Kyiv says it is necessary to target Russia's airfields and military infrastructure that it uses to launch attacks on Ukraine. The United States and other Western countries are cautious about enabling further escalation. Earlier on Tuesday, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said the plan chart changes should be seen as a specific signal to the West. Western powers have accused Putin of dangerous nuclear sub-rattling throughout the Ukraine conflict. The Kremlin leader has issued multiple apparent threats about Moscow's willingness to deploy nuclear weapons. This is just a continuation of the very irresponsible and unacceptable behavior on the side of Putin, the EU Stano said of the latest threat, which came as many world leaders attended the United Nations General Assembly in New York. Putin's stance was all the more reckless, Stiano said, coming from the leader of a permanent member of the UN Security Council. And finally, let's get into somewhat showbiz, but good news for Bingo Plus players. Bingo Plus, your comprehensive entertainment platform in the country, proudly launches its newest game offer that will surely add fun and excitement to the Bingo Plus experience, the Super Ace Jackpot. Super Ace Jackpot, inspired by the thrilling world of casino slot games, has quickly gained popularity among Filipino lecture seekers looking for exciting entertainment. This groundbreaking app revolutionizes the traditional casino experience by making it accessible anytime and anywhere, allowing users to engage in their favorite games from the comfort of their homes on desktop, mobile, and tablet devices. With its user-friendly interface, Super Ace Jackpot delivers an immersive gaming experience that captures the excitement of a real casino while offering the convenience of modern technology. Whether players are enjoying a quick game during their commute or indulging in a longer stay at home, the app provides endless opportunities for fun and potential wins. And to show appreciation for the royalty the brand receives from its players, Bingo Plus, the largest comprehensive entertainment platform in the country, hosted an exclusive lottery event at the Louis Vuitton Boutique on September 21, 2024. VRB guests had the opportunity to choose items from the store, all covered by the brand. This exclusive Louis Vuitton shopping experience highlights Bingo Plus' commitment to exceptional customer service. Guests enjoy the elegant store interior while selecting classic and innovative designs. And by the way, Bingo Plus is a gaming service, so Bingo Plus is only for 21 years older and above. Keep it fun, game responsibly. And that is it for Cool News at 4. As always, if you have any news suggestions or feedback that you'd like to share, you can get in touch with us at tvh.philippines.news@gmail.com. Until then, I'm Cairo. We'll see you later for more news headlines with Cool News at 6. Good afternoon.